everyone, Megatronic here, real type of different video. Hope you enjoyed the intro. Yeah, so I went places during my vacation for 5 or 4 days. I've been back now for a couple days, obviously. So yeah, I'm going to be recounting toy haul and all that other stuff. I will say this has been a more Skylanders than Transformer stuff, as I've only gotten one Transformer. So, but I do show Transformers within the toy haul, or toy hunt. So, yeah, just letting you know ahead of time, it's mainly Skylanders. I do apologize.
But before we get into the toys, I did go to a concert. If you don't know who Clutch is, it's the band I put in my Motormaster stop motion, I believe 2 years ago now. Me and my family, at least on my dad's side, are huge fans of them, and they were in Iowa. Normally they don't tour, so we went and saw them. This is a random picture of me stuffing a cookie behind my younger brother. So yeah, as you saw in the last clip, me and my brother were having a bunch of fun, especially going out for his birthday, and it was nice hanging out with him and my dad again. So yeah, this is just the main song I recorded and put in this video. I did record more. I just didn't want to fill this video and bore you all with the Clutch concert and all that other stuff, because you aren't here for that. You're here for the toys. So yeah, let's get into that.
I went to a lot of disc replays and a mega replay, and the reason for that is, if you don't know who the Skylander hunter is, the Skylander character list, I've been watching his videos. I kind of got reignited with Skylanders. This video, I think it was, I can't remember what it was called, What Happened to Skylanders, or the sad downfall of Skylanders. And when I was a child, that was one of the biggest things that I really played with before Transformers, or at least alongside Transformers animated into Transformers Prime. Skylanders was a huge part of my childhood, and also my older brothers as well, because we kind of mingled over them. Anywho's. So, I did not record the Rockford location, because I was in Illinois, back into where my family is. I drove around to different locations. The first location I went to was Rockford. We got there at 8:40. We were really late to Rockford, and I didn't have time to record anything. We were kind of just grabbing and going. I did have a couple 360 games I want to sell off, because I just recently bought for my friend an Xbox 360 for only 80 bucks, and I made back about 40 of it. So, because they gave me a bunch of games. One of them was a Saw game, and for some reason that goes for crazy. So, anywho, I got figures, I just didn't record. And I will tell you, every disc replay or mega replay I've gone to has had Transformers. My memory's not the greatest, but I'll briefly tell you what was there. They had an animated Swoop inbox. They wanted 40 for it, which isn't a horrible price, considering Swoop can go upwards to 60. They had the retro reissue Headmaster. I believe it was Hardhead, or it's either Hardhead or Chrome Dome. I really wish they picked them up with their Chrome Dome. They had 2 of the G1 reissue Starscream, the animated colored one, and then they had a giant Dark of the Moon or Revenge of the Fallen movie Bumblebee in like a giant box. They wanted like 150 for it, and I was looking at it and I was tempted, but I didn't have the time, unfortunately. They did have Skylanders. Not an amazing selection, but they had a couple. So we're going to go from oldest game to newest game. I got Giant Cinder. I believe that's the oldest figure I got from there. I got a Swap Force Firecracken complete, both halves. I did get, unfortunately, Blast Zone and Night Shift kind of intertwined. I do have a complete Blast Zone and Night Shift, just I have these two double halves, which will become an unfortunate thing in the swappers wise. For Trap Team, Snapshot, Food Fight, I just got these two. They're starter pack characters, they were there. I thought, why not? You know, they were a bit pricey, but I did get like buy 5, get a couple free. I got a bunch of magic items along too. Basically almost all the magic items besides the healing elixir and then the pirate swords. And then for superchargers at the Rockford location, we had the Sea Trophy. Stealth Elf. Hot Streak. Jetstream. Jethawk. I think that's your name. I can't remember. Spitfire. And I believe that's it for the Rockford location. I also got 2 portals, 2 supercharger portals, one for the 360, one for the Xbox One. Xbox One costed $15 and the Xbox 360 costed $10. Overall, the staff was really friendly there. If you're ever, in the Rockford location, I say go ahead and go to this disc replay. Staff was amazing. They let me trade in games, even though their game trade-off was at 8. I got there at 8:40, and they just were like, "Hey, just for future reference, we stopped doing this at 8, but we'll let you do it anyways because I only had a few games." Is what they told me. Very nice staff. Very courteous too. I did apologize for being there a little later, but they said it's fine, it's business, so I do appreciate that. Once again, I do apologize. We're in a hurry that night. I was getting my headlights fixed as well on my car, if I'm remembering correctly. Is why we kind of had to hurry up. So, yeah. Now, we did record a little bit at the Davenport location, so boom. Bunch of loose figures. Now, Davenport location. I didn't record the front of the store, but it is not the one in the mall. The one in the mall is closed. I was very disappointed, but I went to Target. We looked around. They didn't have any Transformers. I didn't bother recording. They did have Studio Series 86 Optimus. I should have recorded that because I didn't know he just came out at the time. I was very upset at myself. Nothing else there. I thought he'd been out for a bit. No. But as I look over, as we go to Steak and Shake, because you do that when you're in Davenport because it's right next to Target, I see something. I see a replay, a red letters replay. I'm like, what is that over there? A disc replay opened up right across from Steak and Shake. I'm like, heck yeah. And as you saw, they did have a good amount of Transformers, a good amount of loose ones, and a mint RD Pro. And I'm like, holy crap, okay. I didn't record it because the front had all the Skylanders in just like I don't even know how you call it. It's like little like bowl buckets on top of each other with like a stick holding them all up as a display rack. So I had to dig through those, kind of embarrassing, get on my knees, and then having my younger brother help me since he came along with the trip to Davenport because, visiting, and Clutch was his birthday. So I did get a couple figures. I did get Giant's hot dog. He did have the tail intact. I believe that's the only Giant's character I did get. But man, I was not prepared for the Skylanders in Davenport. I got a Mistletoe dive bomber. Chaos Trophy. A Happy Birthday Pop Fizz. Light Core Warnado. Thorn Horn Camo. A weird one, and another unfortunate swapper circumstance. Wash Rise. Yeah, it was just a top half of Wash Buckler and a bottom half Spy Rise, and you know, $2.99. I couldn't really say nothing about that. I just went ahead and got it. Why not? But I didn't record this because as we're leaving the store, I look back there and I see, oh, they have glass detolfs. There were 3 Skylanders in there, and I bought 2 of the 3. They were kind of pricey. They had the blue Trigger Happy for $35. They also had his vehicle, I believe, Gold Rusher, for $23.99. And I'm like, sir, can you go open that detolf case? I bought both of these. It was another buy one, get one. I got a couple points and stuff as well. I couldn't resist, you know. Trigger Happy, I remember being my favorite Skylander, and I kind of purged on him. I was like, hey, we're here. I'm not going to buy him on eBay, you know, and I'm glad I bought him. He's fun, especially in the game. He's very fun to play in the game. Kind of want the normal deco though, but hey, it's fine. And now on to the final stop, Peoria. Mega Replay.
This stop had the most amount of Transformers out of any of the other stops, so yeah, prices were actually decent for all of them and not too pricey. I was surprised to see a bunch of Combiner Wars stuff as well, too.
Please, Thunder Quacker. Oh, he's 50.
You got the Gundam. You got the Drag Strip. You got the Red Cog.
For Skylanders, this kind of sucked. They just have starter back characters and then Flame Slinger. Also, he has like fucking dust all over the back of his fucking head, but I have another top of him. For Transformers, though, is cool. And as you saw, unfortunately, the Peoria Mega Replay, not Disc Replay, was... yeah. They had a good amount of Transformers, and I didn't take a picture, but they did have G1 Blaster reissue, and then a Mind Wipe reissue, and then they also had the new Lego Bumblebee. Bit pricey. I didn't splurge on them because I was running low with the money from the trip, and I need to get going home because I need to go back up to Rock Falls area and drop my brother off and go back down to Tennessee, and that's a long drive. Especially because I had to go an hour and about 30 minutes back up and then go all the way back down after I dropped him off. So, bit long in the process there, but hey, it's fine. It was an adventure, and I didn't have to be alone, at least for that half of it. Now, finally, the final thing I got on this trip was after we went to Disc Replay, we went to Northwood Mall. They had like a pop culture, whatever. I don't want to discredit or, you know, be mean about anything, but I didn't have a great experience in there. Very empty, weird smell, at least in the particular store I went into, and the vibes were just not there. Yeah, lots of body pillows too, and I was like, oh, it's that type of... So we walked out and we go right across to Go Calendars and Games. They just had the normal Transformers 1, more of the kiddie side merchandise in the main line. I'm not too interested in that. They did have Kingdom stuff there as well, and I was like, oh, old stock from almost 5 years ago. Hi. So we left. I didn't get anything there. We did go to Target right after the mall, and they didn't have anything. I was very disappointed. But I did get a couple things. One was only Transformers related. I got Galvatron. I like him better than normal Megatron because of the color scheme. Yeah. yeah, and then I got myself a mini fridge for my room. So I don't have to keep going back and down, but hey, whatever. Anywho, I was kind of disappointed that there wasn't more Transformers stuff. I was happy with the Skylander stuff, don't get me wrong. It's just meh. I will say the Peoria location, great for Transformers, not great for Skylanders. I wanted to go to the Bloomington location, but the interstate was closed on the on-ramp from Peoria, and we were already running late by the time we were done there. So yeah, in my opinion, Davenport was the best disc replay I've gone to by far. Great selection of figures, both Transformers and Skylanders. I didn't have time to look at the games, I apologize, and the staff was probably the most friendly of them all. All the staff was friendly at all the replay locations I went to. Just for some reason, they seemed a lot more happy to be there. And I'm not saying that in a mean way, just that's how I felt. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. So I'm back. So please expect uploads within 3 to 6 days. And I will tell you a little something. We might be doing a giveaway at 1.5k. Never know. Depends on your guys' reaction to it. Because of the splurging, I had money left over because I didn't buy as much as I thought I would. So I did order Straxus off online. I also ordered an extra animated Optimus Prime. So when my pre-order finally goes through for the upgrade kit off of BBTS for that animated Optimus, I will be doing a review. So, yeah. Hopefully, they get here soon. We'll be doing reviews on that. I also have some KOs to review, such as this KO Dark of the Moon Ironhide. Very, very cool figure. Got them off of AliExpress. Another figure I got off of AliExpress was this very nice knockoff of the Sentinel Prime, who comes with a shed ton of accessories and accoutrement, and I will be doing a review on him soon as well. So stay tuned for that. Hope you guys like this video. I know it's a different video, but hey, yeah. I'll see y'all next one. Bye.